Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and today we're going to be taking a look at the newest ECA that is going to be coming to Dokkan, which is the physical Goku Black. And I want to see if he's good. I want to see if he's good. If he's as broken as all these other EZAs that have come out up until this point, bro, he's going to be such a good addition to Super Bosses. But let's take a look at his details and we'll discuss it, right? We'll talk about it. Okay, so we've got attack and defense 50% per key sphere obtained. Okay, we're okay. All right. Hold on. I'll give my thoughts at the end. Okay. Plus an additional defense 150% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to a rainbow key spheres, plus an additional attack and defense 10% per key sphere obtained when there is a Goku family category enemy, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are super bosses. Okay. Key plus 1 up to 5, and plus an additional attack and defense 30% up to 150% with each attack received. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% every time the character receives an attack 3 times. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to physical excluded, of course, to physical when there is a superclass enemy. Extreme class, key plus 3, and defense 30%. Okay. I'm just going to come out the gate and say that he's not great. And here's why. Here's why. The teams that you're going to run him on are super bosses and a few others, right? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring up his details as far as like what teams you could actually bring this guy on. Okay, so here we are, right? Here we are on the page where you can see all of the teams that this guy will actually be on. So he's on Realm of Gods, Time Travelers, Patara, Kamehameha, Mind and Body Erosion, Global Chaos, Super Bosses is a big one, Future Saga, Diabolical Villains, and Power of Wishes, right? Like this is what we want. But at the same time, Super Bosses is a big one that needs a lot of help right now. Super Bosses, let's take a look at Super Bosses really quick. Super Bosses has Broly, the new physical Goku Black, and not a whole lot else. I mean, Kefla, hold on, Kefla there, you know, EZA Kefla, that's fine. And then we've got Broly, Chilai, and Lemo, and that's basically, oh, and then Fusamasu, right? I don't want to discredit him, but that's about it. Like, are you running any of these guys? Any of these other guys here? No, you're not running those. You might run Topo, maybe, right? But for the most part, like, this team needs help. It needs a lot of help. Not only that, but I feel like a lot of these characters, like especially Broly, Chilai, and Lemo, and any other character that needs orbs, he's thrown on the team and he also needs orbs, right? So we have a very power hungry and very orb hungry team here. Okay, so that's great, but at the same time, this guy getting that 50% from orbs, you're gonna want to give him as many orbs as possible, but at this, it doesn't really help much. It helps a bit, right? To be honest, like even if you had like a bunch of orbs, I don't think it would be enough, because he doesn't have guard, he doesn't have damage reduction, and he doesn't have any chance to dodge outside of his hidden potential. Those are the big things that really separate characters. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If he doesn't have at least 2 of the big 3 nowadays, right, then he's just kind of fodder. And the reason I say that is because even if he's at over 1 million defense and he's supering, and let's say he's at 1.678, you know, 1.8 million, like he might be able to survive some normals. Yeah, that's fine. You could survive normals, but you're not gonna survive a boss super attack, which is the majority of the game. Can't do that, but a select few. So I'm not dogging him too hard for that. But even in his current state right now, I don't think he's even going to be that high. to be honest. I don't think he's going to be 1.89, 10, or 2 million defense. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be the case at all. Not only that, but then he has to get hit. He has to get hit, what, 5 times to fully build up? Are you serious? Are you serious? Like that's ridiculous. I don't I don't agree with that, sir, because he doesn't have the other 3 to actually help him. The other defensive abilities in the game. He doesn't have that. So he's just going to die. He's literally just made of paper. He's just going to die. If physical kid Boo is going to die basically as soon as you throw him out there, so he needs to super first, in which case, even if this guy, if you kept him in slot 2 and 3, he still might die because he's not building up in any way. And on top of that, like, he just doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any additional supers. He doesn't have any oh, hold on, excuse me, I'm sorry. You get this 20% chance to crit if you've been hit 3 times. Cool. That's really gonna save us, guys, right? Like, if that was, let's say, damage reduction, right? If he built up damage reduction up to a maximum of like 50%, 60% damage reduction, but he has to get hit 3 times, that would be better. And let's say if we did something like what we did with Kid Boo, right? Get him hit 2 times, he gets 20% damage reduction. That would be good. That would have helped him so much more. So much more. And then the only support we're getting from this guy is Ki +3 and defense. That's it. Just a little bit of defense. Like, what? Are you serious? That's it? That's all we got? Come on, man. But in all seriousness, though, like, I don't like that he has to get hit to actually get anything from his passive. I don't like that he doesn't have damage reduction. I don't like that in 2024, midway, this is what, June 10th of 2024, and we don't have an EZA character that is automatically slapped with guard or damage reduction, right? I can understand not having like 2 of the 3 main defensive abilities in the game, but at the same time, these are older units, so I'll give him a pass on that. But you gotta have one, at least one. Give him dodge, give him damage reduction, give him guard, anything. Him with guard and being over 1 million defense, great, fantastic. I'll take that. He's at 1.5 million with guard. That's fine. He can still take a lot of damage, potentially even die from big supers, right? But at least he'll be able to eat normals, right? That's fine. Just let him eat normals, for crying out loud, and just give him a little bit more support. Give him attack and defense. Make that 40% defense. Make it 50. I don't know. Just make him better than this, because this is the worst super EZA I think we've come out with so far. There we go. We got Goku, right? We got Goku, and he has dodge. Look at that. He's got dodge, right? I mean, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. His defense is good. He's also got more defense and a high chance of performing a critical hit. This is great. That's fine. But he's got crit and he's got dodge, right? And then you can build him dodge to help him survive even more. So he's got things to help his kit. And even if he has holes, you can fill in those holes with basically your hidden potential system, right? Because if he didn't have crit, we wouldn't care. He's not there for crit anyway. But because he does have crit, right? And then look at all the support, right? He's giving all of the support. He's dodging. He's critting. He's doing a lot. And then he's getting additionals as well. Like, this is our very first one we got. And I say that is better than what we have here. This is what, the third or fourth one? I don't know, boys. I don't know. He's kind of looking kind of awful, if I'm being totally honest. And that's without me even using him. I understand, but just based off of the numbers, based off of the fact that we don't have any crazy defensive abilities, he's not doing a whole lot, and he's not even really supporting. Would you run him? Would you run him? Me personally, no, not running this guy. I'm not running him. I'm not running him. But anyway, I've blabbered on long enough and I've ranted long enough. Let me know what you guys think of our boy physical Goku Black and his super easy A. Again, personally, I'm not very impressed. But if you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit and going over some Dokkan and such, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.